Hi everyone, so today I'll be doing an unboxing haul for a small business called TheCandleNurse. So if you don't know Emily, the owner, she recently started her own wax melt business in a ready-to-ship format. So I know she's planning to expand, but this is what it is now. It's an online website. I'll include her channel and the website in my description box. So I wanted to support, and I did find quite a few scents that I was interested in, pretty much all gourmand and or bakery and or strawberry. Right now she is selling kind of bags, but I think they're called 6 Serenity shapes and they're like over 50 cents. So it was a little bit hard to narrow down the ones that I wanted. So I believe they cost $7.20 online, and then the shipping is just, I guess, whatever the website calculates for you. I did notice though, for me, I don't know if it's different, but it didn't matter if I put one wax bag versus like 4, it gave me the same amount. So I think that's why I was later refunded. I'm assuming that was for the difference. So essentially you're just going to pay whatever it costs for the wax to ship to you, but there is free shipping over $150. And then I'm just like, whoa, $150, that's a lot. But then I realized that people can go through wax like there's no tomorrow. So going back to this, I wanted to start off slow and just order 5 bags. Here is the box. I really love it. It's really cute. They have a bunch of stickers on here. But let me go ahead and open it. Ooh. I picked it up from the post and it looked okay. I was a little bit worried because Emily is from Arizona, which of course it is very hot over there, and it was shipping off to where I live, which is California, which is also very hot. I mean, not as hot as Arizona, of course. And then Emily has done some series talking about starting her own business, the process and stuff. And I already see that she took care in doing special packaging, which I think this is for temperature purposes, because if you don't know, wax can melt very easily. Oh, it looks like it's on either side. So let me pull up the first bag. Let me probably keep the lining how it is. Okay, I'm trying to like whiff the bag. But let's go on to the first one. Oh no, I think this is an ice cooler. Hold on. All right, so I've never ordered wax before, so this is very unfamiliar to me, but I think that she did mention that she was going to have little ice packs. It's for the wax so that it doesn't melt. Ooh, and it comes with an extra bag. So let me move that over to the side, and I think the rest should be the wax. Let me move this over here. So Emily included a business card. It looks very pretty. I love her logo because Emily is a nurse. So you have a stethoscope, but then it also has a candle. Very cool, thoughtful. Your order made my day. Ooh, and there's a handwritten note right here. Let me go ahead and read that off screen. Okay, so I think Emily knows that I'm not super familiar with wax, so she does make a note to warm the wax 4 weeks after the pour date label. So yeah, so each of the wax is going to have a label. All right, and then, ooh, I love it when companies have your order summary or like your order history, because then you can easily compare what you purchased versus what's in the box. So, okay. Ooh, I love reusing tissue paper. Okay, I'm going to keep that. Oh, and there's crinkle cut paper as well. Let me go ahead and... Ooh, there's a lot of tissue paper actually. Okay, let me grab the first one. I don't think I ordered this. This looks like a free sample. Ooh, I love freebies as well. Okay, so this one, it says Minga Sweet Cream, creamy whipped vanilla, hint of fruit, tonka bean, and sandalwood. Pour day July 17, 2024. Ooh, let's go ahead and smell how Minga's sweet cream is or smells like. Ooh, this almost reminds me a little bit of like fruit and yogurt. Like, although not like a sour yogurt, it reminds me of like a very creamy yogurt, all the fats there. Very thick yogurt. I like it. I wonder what the fruits are, but it does remind me of, you know how like Yoplait is kind of like boring, and Yoplait, or like just like those healthy yogurts that they sell in the grocery stores in order for you to like watch your cholesterol, lose weight and stuff. This one reminds me of one that I would get at like Jamba Juice or like, you know, like those those frou-frou yogurt places that you pay like $8 for a bowl. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. I really like this one. Typically, I don't go for a lot of whipped cream, cheesecake, you know, those types of scents because they could turn a bit sour. But I really like it how I'm not getting that at all. I'm not picking up a lot on the sandalwood. So I think I'm getting more of that creamy whipped cream. And I like it that this reminds me almost like the Bath & Body Works Blueberry Marshmallow Bar that initially I kind of liked it, but then it got a little bit sour. I don't have to worry about this one because there's no flame, so it's not going to turn sour, so I'm really happy. So far, very excited with that sample. Oh my gosh, is this another sample? I think it is. Oh my gosh, okay, let's keep going. Okay, this one says Tree of Life. Fragrance notes to this are mandarin. Oh, love mandarin. Yuzu, vanilla, spun sugar, sandalwood, cinnamon. Ooh, I don't know about cinnamon. Gardenia, orange blossom, bitter orange, angelica root, patchouli, and juniper breeze. Pour date July 18, 2024. Ooh, let's go ahead and smell this one. Ooh, the first thing that hits me is that very like vibrant yuzu. The mandarin, I feel like it's toning it down a bit, almost like a little bit of grapefruit, but not quite there. But you know what? Like if you inhale into this small little bag enough, I get a little bit of like patchouli. Oh, I like it. You know, I think I'm going to warm this because my sister doesn't like patchouli, but I think she wouldn't notice it at all in this one because it's really mellowed out a bit. I feel like when I smell this, I get a lot of, I'm assuming if this was a candle, I would be getting the top notes the most. But it's mainly the yuzu, it's predominant, then maybe the mandarin. I feel like there's not a ton of vanilla or sugar, so I wouldn't consider this like gourmand at all. I would consider it more fruity with like a hint of like grounding floral at the bottom. Maybe even also like orange peel oil. I'm getting that a little bit. Ooh, I like this one. This is going to be perfect for the summer. It's still going to be 90 plus where I'm at. So I think this would be nice for one warm. So this one is just one. So I'll probably just plop this whole thing into my warmer. Yeah, I'm smelling it some more and I'm not getting a ton of cinnamon. I actually can't distinguish what type of cinnamon it is. It's just like a nondescript spice note, but it's just like a sprinkle. You know how sometimes when you're like at Chipotle or something and you're like, oh, just give me like light beans, and then they pour a whole entire spoonful. This is legit like light cinnamon, like very, very little. So nice. I appreciate that. All right, next one. I think it might be another sample. This one is Eden. So calamansi, lime, green tea. Ooh, love green tea. Citrus, soft musk, salty sea air, beechwood. Ooh, let's see how this is. Ooh, I hit the camera. Oh, and let me show you the shapes. So in this one, there are two shapes. Ooh, I'm smelling it right now, and I'm getting a lot of that salty, like beach air mixed in with the wood a little bit. Like if you were in the ocean and you just see like some random driftwood floating about. And I do get a little hint of the lime, not so much the green tea. I wouldn't say or describe this as herbal. I think I would, if I had to pick a category, I think it'd be more aquatic. Ooh, so this one's nice. Definitely very fresh. I think I could see this, especially like being warmed if you have warmers in your laundry room. I only have a warmer in my bedroom, but you know, if this was like my ideal house, I would probably put this in the laundry room. Or if I had more, I'd probably put it in the living room when I want like a very clean smelling house. Okay. Okay, there's another one. Let's continue. This one says Ladybug's Switchblade. Fragrance notes, fresh strawberry slices, cane sugar crystals, sea salt, and white musk. Ooh, I love strawberries. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know what strawberry fragrance oil Emily used, but I really like the strawberry. I don't know if it's one oil or if she blended two oils, but it's not, what do you call it? It's not artificial. You know how some like strawberry scented stationery, you can definitely tell it's strawberry, but it's like very fake. This one smells very fresh, but like juicy at the same time. So it's not like the strawberry still on the vine or anything. It smells like you're making a strawberry salad, for example. I like the addition of sugar in here, and I also like the addition of, I think, I honestly don't get a lot of salt, but I feel like it's, you know, certain recipes and stuff, like in order to make the cake, you need a pinch of salt in order for the other ingredients or scents in this case to come out. Yeah, ooh, really like that one. And it's not overly sweet. Ooh, okay, let's go on to the next one. This one says evening Shai tea. I'm so sorry, I think I'm saying this wrong. But this one says Earl Grey tea. Oh gosh, lot a la cardamom. I probably butchered that. Sugar crystals, Palo Santo. Ooh, this one's really interesting. I typically don't like cardamom scents. They're a little bit too spicy for me, but let's see. You know what? I think Emily's gonna make me rethink if I like cardamom or not, because I thought I wouldn't like this. It's got a little hint of spice, but it's still very pretty, like almost like a pretty woman's perfume. And I think it's the fact that it's very nicely blended, the Earl Grey, so it is herbal, but there's like a nice coziness to it. And I feel like there's a good amount of sugar in here. Yeah, I appreciate this. I feel like I haven't smelled Palo Santo or like the Bath and Body Works Palo Santo candle in a while, but I remember that was really like pow in your face Palo Santo. But I like this, whether it is the Earl Grey, the cardamom, the sugar, the Palo Santo. I'm really digging this. I'm curious how it will transform when it's warmed, or if it'll stay the same. Oh my gosh, there's another one. There's so many samples in here. At least I think there's samples. Oh, this is Strawberry Fields. This was actually on my list for one of the ones that I wanted. Here, I had my list of like, it was in Word, so they were different colors, but I don't have a color printer. And this was one of the ones that I was down between. So we have strawberry jam, strawberry shortcake, vanilla bean. Ooh, let's see how it smells like, because sometimes Bath and Body Works strawberry pound cake, I mean, it is artificial and stuff. So that's why I'm just like, ooh, is it going to be like too artificial, or is it going to be more on the realistic end? So I do pick up the underlying strawberry pound cake. However, it's less cloyingly sweet. I know strawberry pound cake from Bath and Body Works can be a bit much for some people. I don't mind it, but I know sometimes like in hand soap and stuff, it's a little too much. But that's like way in the background. I get more of this slightly artificial strawberry jam note. I feel like I've smelled it before from another small business that I got a hair perfume from Sugar Mama Fragrances, and it was called Strawberry Jam. So I feel like they might have used the same oils, but I like it that sometimes when I like take a break and I inhale like the little bag again, I get a whiff of strawberry shortcake or strawberry pound cake. Ooh, I really like this one. It's like a strawberry overload. Okay, now we're going on to the bags that I purchased. Cool. So here's how it looks like. It's about the size of my hand, but I guess that's all relative depending on how, I guess, big your hand is. So here we have Cupid's Campground. We have strawberry pound cake, vanilla buttercream, roasted pine cones, creamy vanilla, fire roasted marshmallows, and tonka bean. So what drew me to the scent was the pine cone note, because not a lot of candles that I've tried, even like wax melts, which I'm less familiar with, have pine cone notes. So I'm like, ooh, that's really interesting. And then Emily's fire roasted marshmallows, I was a little hesitant because I felt like it could be a bit too smoky, but I'm like, hey, it's blended with all these other like gourmand goodness. So let me try it out. Oh, and here's how it looks like in the back. Ooh, there's a warning sign. I'm going to read that later, but cool. This one surprised me. I thought it was going to smell a lot more of strawberry pound cake, but I'm getting a lot more of the roasted pine cones and the fire roasted marshmallows. It almost smells a little bit like perfumey, borderline a little bit cologne-y. But I really like it that there's enough vanilla in here where I don't think it's overwhelmingly like toasty or anything. But yeah, the strawberry pound cake is toned down in this one. But overall, it smells very sweet and creamy. So, ooh, curious to see how this goes. Oh, and just so you can compare the shape size, maybe one that's not blocked. Here is the shape of the Serenity bag compared to the shape of the sample. Okay, so there's one down. Let me see the other one. Okay. Oh, this one was Aquaman D. So the ones that were like last minute add-ons were these two. For Aquaman D, I wasn't sure, and let me tell you why. The fragrance notes list vanilla bean Noel, fire roasted marshmallows, salty sea air, and roasted pine cones. So the reason why I wasn't sure is because, okay, I really want to try the marshmallow, but the roasted pine cones, I'm like, I've never smelled that before. So it could be a like, or maybe I hate it, or maybe I'm just like, whatever. So let me go ahead and get my first impressions on it. Ooh, so first note that I get right off the bat is a salty sea air. I feel like I would classify this as aquatic if there wasn't so much like vanilla creamy marshmallow in here. I am getting a little hint of like of a perfumey note. I'm down between the fire roasted marshmallows or it's the roasted pine cones. But it's more toned down in this one. I think with the addition of the salty sea air, there's like a lightness to it. Whereas the other one was a little bit more warm, cozy. So this one's slightly lighter. Not in like in terms of strength, but in terms of, I guess, ambiance. Ooh, so I think I'm realizing that I like that salty air note, but here is Aquaman D. Okay, and for the final two, which I think they're going to be the scents that were very similar and they were first on my list, we have the Sunnyside Diner fragrance notes, fresh baked bread, pretzel, powdered and glazed donuts. Pour date is July 13th, 24. Ooh, I'm so excited. Why? Because I love bread type scents, especially in candles and wax melts. First note right off the bat, I get this soft, warm, fresh baked pretzel. I'm walking in the mall. I want some Auntie Annie's. Yeah, and I'm getting like a little bit of a fresh, like fresh baked bread. I can't tell if I'm getting like the crusty outer note or if I'm getting the warm, fluffy note, but I think it's just like breads coming out of the oven. Soft pretzels coming out of the oven. Ooh, I really like this one. I think if I smell this more, I would get a glazed or powdered donut, but I think that's going to be more in the base, or like the longer that I smell this for, it'll come out. But right now, I'm totally fine just smelling the baked bread and the soft pretzel. Okay, so I think this is hands down, as of right now, because there's still one more. My favorite one, I have a soft spot for like bread or pretzel smells, I guess. I think it's bread smells. Very gourmand, super edible. Like you can immediately walk into a room and smell like, what? Is there an Auntie Annie's by here? Did someone eat a pretzel in the room? But it smells good. Oh wait, hold on. There's two more? Okay, I guess I forgot about one. So next one we have Lady in White, Beach After Dark House Blend, plus salty pretzel, plus whipped cream, and wedding cake. Ooh, this one has an earlier pour date, June 14th, 2024. So this one I thought, oh, I already got a salted pretzel note, but I'm like, I wonder how similar it will be. So let's go ahead and smell it. Ooh, so this one, the main note that I get is that cake note. It's a white cake or maybe a yellow cake even. And I'm getting a bit of like almost like of a marshmallow type scent. I don't think marshmallow is listed unless that's included in Beach After Dark House Blend, which makes me think it's Beach Nights, which does have marshmallow, which would make sense. Salted pretzel, I feel like that's just in the mix, but it's not taking center stage. It's like pretty in the background. Ooh, but I like it. Ooh, this is going to be my go-to cake note. So I think as of right now, Lady in White is my second favorite, but so far nothing beats that Sunnyside Diner. Okay, now for the one that should be the one that's very similar to Sunnyside Diner. All right, so the last one is Gus's Bakery. This one reads fresh baked bread, salted pretzel, powdered and glazed donuts, plus cupcakes at Tiffany's. Pour date June 20th, 2024. And if you didn't realize, but yes, these two are very similar. I debated like, do I need one? Do I need both? But I figured that with the addition of cupcakes at Tiffany's, it should be different enough. So let's go ahead and smell these and see how different Gus's Bakery is to Sunnyside Diner, because Sunnyside Diner is number one right now. And here's how the back looks like. So far, no casualties in the wax. Oh my gosh, I can't tell which one's my favorite. Gus's Bakery, it's almost sweeter. It's like a sweeter version of the Sunnyside Diner, because this one I can pick up on the little hint of salt, because this one I smell more of the salted pretzel, and it's more of like fresh baked bread, but there's nothing added to the bread that would make me think, oh, it's like a savory bread, or oh, it's a bread with sugar. No, it's just fresh out of the oven type bread. Versus Gus's Bakery, I get more of like almost like of a cookie note. It's sweeter for sure, but I feel like it takes away from the bread note. So this one reminds me slightly more of like of a cookie type of scent. So I like it that I got these two because I primarily buy Bath and Body Works and they don't have any candles out right now that smell like these. I'm very happy. And I think I actually missed like a candy that's in here. Oh yeah, I love sweethearts. So we have sweethearts ropes, and I think that's it for this unboxing. Yes, so we have more tissue paper that I will save and more crinkle cut paper. So yeah, that is it for this unboxing. Very happy with what I purchased. Once again, the ranking. Sunnyside Diner, Gus's Bakery are definitely in my top two. I can't tell you the order, but these two are in the top. Then I would probably say it would either be Lady in White, Aquaman D. I'm not sure the order either. And I think just by default, it would be Cupid's Campground. Overall, I'm really happy with my purchase, and I'm super thankful that Emily included these cute little add-ons, especially because Lady Switchblade, for example, was not in my bingo card for the scents that I thought I would like. So I'm really happy that she gave me that one as well. Really happy. Nothing came like melted or anything, and it's shipping in like the dead of summer from Arizona to California. So you can see they're all perfectly intact. No casualties or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna let these rest. I believe in Emily's note, she said to wait 4 weeks after the pour date. And then I think my biggest issue will be trying to figure out which one to warm first. But it's either going to be Sunnyside Diner or Gus's Bakery. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this unboxing haul. Thank you so much, Emily, for taking care in the package. I really enjoy that you included like decorative add-ons, colorful tissue paper, and of course, this, I think this is for the heat, right? And I have this cool little, I don't know if you can reuse this, but like an ice brick. Super cool. And it's not wet at all. Normally when I see these like ice packs, they have like condensation on the outside, but this one did not. And I have a candy. I think there's two. I might give half of it to my sister or just eat them all. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.